So have you ever had something with money happen the way that you didn't want it to happen? Or you just had something planned in your mind of the way you wanted something in your life to go? Maybe it was in a love relationship or with your job, and then it didn't go the way that you want? Well, that's what just happened to me. We're on a trip, we're out in beautiful British Columbia, and I had planned in my mind the amount of money that I wanted to spend, and then left and right, some things started falling apart, some bookings that we had, then we didn't have them anymore, and the next thing I know, I'm spending way more than I thought. And I immediately went down a rabbit hole, right? When something happens that you don't want to have happen, there's a temptation by the ego to pull you down a rabbit hole, an infinite rabbit hole of worry. And then you look for the next thing to worry about, and then the next thing you worry about. And pretty soon for me, a couple hours have passed, and I've literally wasted 3-4 hours of my life. It's like sticking needles in our own arms. And so what I realized after I finally took a deep breath is control the things that you can control. There are literally some things that are outside of your control. Maybe it's with your job, maybe it's with your bills, maybe it's with your romantic relationship. And something outside of yourself is happening in a way that you don't want to have happen. But one thing that you can always control, and that's your own peace. So the question to ask is this worth losing my peace over? And then generally when we finally come to, we get ashamed, we get embarrassed, we feel guilty. We're like, oh, I'm such an idiot. That's what I'm doing. I'm like, I was such an idiot. But when that happens, just realize that that's not even you. That part that was behaving like such a weirdo, such a baby, right? Or just out of control, that's not you. That's just this ego part of yourself that's conditioned by the world, that believes it can control things. That's not you. You're an infinite, limitless soul. That's pure peace, pure potential, pure beauty. And when you tap into that and you ask yourself, is this worth losing my peace over? And then the guilt comes up, you can say, no, I'm an infinite soul. I'm an infinite soul. I'm pure love. And you can bring yourself back to the moment and remind yourself you can only control certain things. And when you control those certain things, like what determines your peace, then you can be free again.
I'm happy being myself, living in a world trying to make me something else. I'm happy being myself, living in a world trying to make me something else. I'm happy being myself, living in a world